representing, yes, Moracle. Moracle is the firm of accountants and auditors. My name is Morlai Kargbo. I am an award-winning accountant, a registered auditor, and a fellow of the Association of Chartered Certified Accountants, ACCA. I am the ACCA UK Outstanding Contribution Award winner in 2019 in recognition for the great work in my local community and ACCA, something I'm really, really proud of, you know, and thank you again to ACCA and all the team members, you know, around the time when I was chair for the ACCA North London panel. I am also the founder and global managing director of Moracle Group, operating in UK and Africa, with deep experience in third sector and SME audit and accountancy services. Our team are based in London, but we got national and international coverage. And I'll tell you a little bit more about, you know, my journey with Moracle, you know, later on. Thank you.
Great, thank you, Morlai. What an introduction. It just shows the breadth of what you've been doing and the importance of what you do as well. So we'll dig in a little bit more into that with some of the questioning. So we'd like to ask you more about your career, your current role, and what you think makes new graduates stand out from the crowd. So starting with your motivation when you first sought an accounting role, why did you decide to pursue a career in finance?
Good question. I made this decision to pursue a career in finance due to a combination of factors that really aligned with both my educational background and personal interests. I consider myself as somebody who is a late starter, yes, having successfully completed my AAT qualification. I recognize the substantial potential for personal and professional growth within the finance and accounting sector. Additionally, my experience as the finance manager in my, you know, then country, University of Sierra Leone, where, you know, I was born and grew up, you know, and I was there, you know, until I was 31 before I decided to move to the UK, you know, to come and do my ACCA. Well, I had my AAT qualification and I was the finance manager, you know, for this massive institution, the University of Sierra Leone. And that provided me with invaluable insight into the finance operation of organizations. I learned a lot, actually, when I was there as a manager. This exposure not only deepened my understanding of finance, but also ignited something special, a genuine passion for the field. And that led to a lot more other things, you know, and I wanted to get my ACCA, you know, qualification so badly. Yes, I remember those times, unbelievable. Yes, and AAT was not sufficient for me. I never got satisfied, really. I wanted this qualification, ACCA. But for me, the prospect of contributing my expertise, yes, to the financial matters and making a meaningful impact, you know, on businesses, yes, but also the communities around. If you know, Sierra Leone is a very small country, and at the time when I was studying the ACCA, everybody knew everybody who was studying ACCA, yes, in the country. So that community, you know, was so close, yes, really, really close, yes. And that community spirit fueled, you know, my determination to embark on this career path. It was just beautiful.
Great, thank you for that. I think you've pulled out a few things that are really indicative, I suppose, of an ACCA journey, that not everybody follows the same path at the same time, but also that community is really important. So hopefully the Advantage programme gives a little bit of that, and it's definitely, I think it's really important to kind of keep that community, especially when you're studying, because it can get tough, and then you just kind of keep each other going, keep each other motivated. And if you are like Morlai and you've got your eyes set on what you want to do, all of that kind of helps you get through the study, because there's, you know, a lot to kind of to commit to, but it's definitely worth it. So tell us, Morlai, about your employment journey. So you mentioned that you started at the university. How did you get from there to where you are now?
Thank you. Employment journey. It depends, sometimes, how I feel about this. It's a subject that is so emotive for me, emotional sometimes when I talk about it. Yes, but there are some practicalities, in this. My employment journey was marked by what I call, in terms of resilience. Yes, adaptability, and this unwavering determination. I'll tell you more about this. And just think about it, upon relocating to the United Kingdom, as I said, I wanted to, to do ACCA so badly. The qualification was for me, oh my goodness, yes. And just remember, I had AAT qualification already. And in my country at the time, the best jobs were going, for AAT qualified. The institute where I did my AAT, qualification, once I finished my AAT qualification, I got employed straight away. Yes, and all of a sudden, I have this, massive opportunity for this young guy, even though I was a late starter, yes, that oh my goodness, I could do more actually. But then I soon realized, if I got a little bit more, that is my ACCA qualification, then I think it will make even better. Yes. So my eyes were just set on this, to do my ACCA, but it was very difficult to do ACCA back then in Sierra Leone. So that's how I got here, thinking that, well, get your ACCA qualification, you get some experience, and then, you can go out there, in the UK market, and you're ready. Oh my goodness, what a shock. Yes. No, it wasn't like that. I encountered a highly competitive job market, in the finance and accounting sector, to put it mildly, yes. And the prevailing challenge was that for me, many employers, yes, they sought, to candidates with specific and relevant experience, which presented a hurdle, for somebody like me, ACCA qualified, AAT qualified, Sierra Leone-based accounting experience, but with limited exposure to the UK experience and then the job market. Think about it. Yes, that was a shock. And also this community, for somebody like myself coming from, a disadvantaged background, and a close community here within the UK, everybody knew when you were doing your ACC exams. Yes, they knew when you were taking the exams, they knew when the results were out. Oh my goodness. So you can imagine additional pressure to take these exams, and then, everybody's waiting for you, knowing, and this is the thing, everybody in my community believe once you get this ACCA qualification, then, they say, the sky is your limit. You can make whatever it is that you want to do, make money or do whatever it you want to do, and that's what it is. But I'm telling you, it wasn't the case. Yes. But in the face of all these obstacles, yes, I refused to be deterred and embark on an internship, at this beautiful organization, called Trustient, who later on move on to Ace McIntyre. They gave me the chance, and I'm telling you, boy, I took that chance. Oh my goodness. The internship served as what I call the pivotal moment in my career, where I had the opportunity to showcase my skills, my dedication, and eagerness to learn and deliver results. Yes, deliver results consistently. They challenged me, and I stayed up, and then deliver time and time and time again. And I never looked back. I'm telling you, through consistent hard work and commitment to excellence, I was able to transition from an intern to a part-time employee and eventually a full member of the team, making a significant milestone in my journey. By the time I realized, I've been working for the organization for 13 years. Oh boy. Now it's the time for me to say, well, sorry, Morlai. Yes, stop. Yes, with all this experience, everything that you've earned or achieved, what next? And for me, what next was Moracle. Yes, to leave my full-time job. Yes, in 2008, think about it, when the financial crisis, the world was going in one direction, and Morlai decided, well, I'm going to go the opposite direction. You understand? Unbelievable. You understand? But now I wanted to do it so badly. I wanted to set Moracle. I wanted to work with, disadvantaged guys, particularly those guys who got the ACCA qualification and then don't have the experience, or even those young people who are coming from university, yeah, with debt, and no experience and expecting that job is there waiting for them, and it was not there. And that's what I wanted to do. And today I'm still, Moracle, be grateful, for just being able to do that. Yes, and it's so fulfilling, really.
Great, thank you, Morlai. I'm going to go a bit off script now because I feel like we should explain a little bit more about Moracle and what you do. So do you want to just explain, what your kind of purpose is, what you do for students coming out, the opportunities that you give?
Now, thank you. Yes, Moracle is simply, putting three, things together. Yeah, it's the accounting training, the mindset training, plus, artificial intelligence. Yes, and we got what we call the Moracle accountancy formula. So if you come through Moracle, then you go through this model. Yes, so it's not only about the accounting training. Yes, yes, we as accountants, this is the bread and butter. Yes, you need to understand, those accounting skills, those accounting standards, those double entry principles, the bolts and nuts, yes, of accounting. You got to be able to do that. But that's not sufficient. That's not enough. Yes, you need the mindset. Yes, why are you doing this? Why do you wake up every morning, yes, to come, and do what you do? And I'm telling you, the guys who work around me, they know that. We talk about this every day, every morning. Yeah, to serve. And when we say we serve, the definition of service when you come to Moracle is completely different. We have redefined that word serve as an accountant to serve. It means that emotionally involved, yeah, in whatever it is that we do. When we meet our clients, we leave them with that impression of increase. Yes, Morlai and the team has actually met that client. Yes, and we leave them, with a state where, sorry, you are going to succeed. We are going to be there. We are equal partners. So everyone is trained, to behave that way. The mindset that you need to have, it's not just one off. It's got to be there all the time. Yes, these guys go through it. And in fact, at Moracle, every morning we dedicate 15 to 20 minutes to have this kind of mindset training every day, 5 days a week. The first thing in the morning you come to Moracle, yeah, that's your welcome. Yes, and you're going to have this session. Talk about whatever it is that you want to talk about. What makes you wake up this morning to come and do this? No accounting, no numbers, nothing else. And I'm telling you, it's beautiful when people will talk about things that really make them wake up in the morning to come and serve as accountant. Yes, but now, in addition to accounting and mindset, we are in this world that is fast changing. Technological changes, things are changing all over the place, and you need to have, the IT skills behind you. So artificial intelligence is bolted. You look at the way we do things at Moracle, everything is really integrated, from what we call the management information systems to filing accounts, with the authorities. Each and every stage, 6 stages, yeah, they are all integrated. Yes, all backed up with artificial intelligence, things like the connectivity, that every, staff comes through that program. When you come through a program, for example, yes, people call it bookkeeping. We don't call it bookkeeping. No, because it's beyond numbers, it's beyond bookkeeping. Yeah, you get exposed to a lot of things to do. Yes, your first stage, you will have to do, to study, how to post transactions, your double entry, how to deal with clients, how to deal with, customers, how to deal with suppliers, payroll, VAT. Yeah, all of that stuff, that is your exposure. Yes, And then you get some certification, QuickBooks certification, yeah, Zero certification, Sage certification, Spotlight certification. You get all of this certification, and think about it. You got accounting training, yes, you got the mindset training, and you got those accounting certifications, yes, bolted to it. I'm telling you, every employer wants that, yeah, because you are ready to deliver, yes, and that's what employers are looking for, yes, not just, well, I've got an AAT qualification, I've got ACCA qualification, oh, well, I've got university. That's not enough, yeah, it's those soft skills, yeah, it's just mindset, how can you make decisions, how do you have the self, belief in yourself, and then not only keeping to yourself, but to ask it, to engage, and then to communicate, work as a team. If you come to Moracle, that's what you get, and that's what makes us really, special, in the way we do things, and I am so excited, ACCA is launched this, I'm telling you, and I want to be in it. I really want to do, a lot more, and I'm sure we're going to touch so many lives. Moracle vision is basically, simply put, to transform the lives of our clients, yes, and our staff, okay? Transforming the lives of our clients and our staff, understanding why these clients, each and every one of them, decided to set up a business. As a trusted accountant, as a trusted advisor, yeah, we need to understand, we need to buy into it. We need to understand it. Yeah, if we don't, then seriously, we're not serving. And when we serve without reservation. Yes, we're there for them. We are partners. They trust us with their figures. Let me ask you a question. Yes, how many businesses, how many people out there who says, Morlai, please, can you show me your bank statement, and you go and show their bank statement? No. Yes, people hold financial information so close to their chest. Let's be honest. And when you become an accountant, you get people to expose, this financial information that is so close to them, to you. Yes. And that, if we don't take that seriously, yes, into consideration when we are serving people, yeah, we just look at it, say, oh, well, just numbers, something is not right there. And when you come to Moracle, yes, you are exposed to that. You are made to understand this. It's fundamental. Yes, and it's beautiful, Come and see what we do at Moracle. Really, it's no dull moment there, seriously. Yes, and it's not only me, yes, it's each and every staff member you meet, I'm telling you, yes. It's infectious.
Great stuff. Thank you, Morlai. And obviously, as part of Advantage, you'll get a small snippet of that experience with the online practical work experience. Obviously, we'd love to give you more, but Moracle are supporting with one of the set questions as part of that, so you'll get a bit more of the feel of what they offer and what they're looking to do. That's great. Thank you, Morlai. You might have answered some of the next question, but I'll ask it in case there's anything else you wanted to add, because I know you've mentioned quite a lot about the extra skills of being an accountant. But what advice would you give somebody that was looking for their first role in accounting or finance?
Interesting. The role of finance is changing a lot. Yes, guys, it's really changing a lot. And my advice is not only the accounting skills that you need to focus on. You get a qualification, no choice for that. You've done your university, degree. Yes, I have no doubt that, whatever examination you set out to do, you're going to do that. Don't worry about that. You're going to smash it. Yes, having gone through university. However, yes, guys are looking, employers. Yes, and I'm looking at myself as an employer. Yes, I run Moracle, the farm, and I have other businesses. I'm looking to bring on, a finance person. What I'm looking for is the accounting, or non-technical skills is what I'm looking for. Yes, these are the main soft skills that are the key to success, as an accounting and finance expert. And they include communication. Yes, effective communication. Yes, develop that skill. Yes, to practically be clear and concise when you communicate. Be open. Yeah, people say, "Oh, Morlai, you're always smiling." Yes, that is. I'm telling you. Yes, accountants are boring. Yes, I was told when I started. Yes, and even now I'm still hearing accountants are boring. I'm telling you, not with me. Can't be boring. Sorry. You just look at me and say, accountants are boring? No, sorry. Yes, I am not, because you always see the smile. Yes, communicating, actively listening, yeah, and seeking feedback. Yes, and I'm telling you, that is so critical. Yeah, I always say to our guys, when we don't listen and when we don't really seek feedback, when we get feedback, we take it in a negative way, we're acting like God. Yes, like we know everything. Yes, and we are not. Yes, and when we actively listen, yeah, we're able to communicate. Communication, adaptability is so important. New technologies and methodologies around us. Yes, hold on, we are having stuff like this now. Yes, massive conversation online. It's all about new technologies. Yes, and things changing around us. Problem solving skills. Yes, critical thinking. Yeah, I don't know for you guys. I'm telling you, I will advise, when you finish, whatever it is that you're doing, getting your exams, getting a job, yes, invest in personal development. Yes, I highly recommend that. I have learned a lot. Yes, when I decided I'm going to invest in myself, and that investment in myself is in personal development. It's helped me a lot because critical thinking comes into place. How you resolve real world problems out there. Yes, so much out there. The mindset. Yes, is so big. Teamwork. Yes, you cannot do things by yourself. In the accounting function, there's no way you cannot participate in team. Yeah, engage. With projects. And business discussions. Yes, particularly now you got diverse teams now. And people are working from all over the world. You cannot work alone or in silo. Yes, you got to participate. Time management. Well, we hear that word time management over and over and over again. Well, I'm telling you, yeah, you got to be able to prioritize things. My colleagues know I talk a lot. I give them a lot of stuff to do. But I say to them, I'm not asking you to do it right now, but I want to give it to you and delegate it. Yes, and then I want you to prioritize. Tell me what is your priority list. Oh my goodness, that's it. And we have to have that technique. You have to learn it. Ethical judgment. Gemma, you've been talking about what you call it, ethical issues. Yes, and ACCA as a professional body, there's no twist about that. Ethical. And ACCA and professionalism, they're all like intertwined like this. You cannot untangle that. Yeah, you're going to be ethical, and in the way we judge things. Yes, we've got to study ethical guidelines and applying them in our decision making at all times. Yeah, it's not a matter of, well, I'm not too sure. No, sorry, at all times. Yeah, but again, you can learn that. You can pick that. Leadership skills. Yes, we have to be leaders. Yes, leaders. Yes, it's in all of us. Yes, but you've got to be what I call, an intelligent follower. Yes, an intelligent follower, because knowing that you're going to be a leader tomorrow, yeah. So if you're an intelligent follower, eventually you become a leader. But if you're not, you cannot be a leader. Yes, you cannot all of a sudden just jump into leadership. You want to be an intelligent follower, yeah, and it's a skill that you got to develop internally. Yes, and to develop these skills for me, it means that it's a combination of your formal education. Yes, this experiential learning is so important, and the continuous self improvement. They are all put together is essential for me. Yes, and engaging in internships, for example, joining professional organizations. Yes, why do I have Moracle Foundation? It's because I wanted to give back, to the society and to the profession and to my community. Yes, you want to do that. Yes, okay, you might not have Moracle Foundation, but you find the time to give to other, credible, work out there, charities. Yes, attending workshops and seeking mentorship. Yeah, I got a mentor. Yes, didn't believe in that when I was studying, but now I got two of them. Yes, they're pulling me. Like whatever it is, mentorship, and you can have it. Come to me. You want a mentor? Yeah, come and meet me. Talk to me about it. Yes, I'm telling you, all of these things are effective ways to nurture and enhance those skills throughout your career in accounting and finance. When you put all of these things together, yes, I'm telling you, I got this formula which says the law of compensation. They say three things. Number one, the need for what you do. As accountants, we don't have any problem with that. The need for what we do exists. Every country needs an accountant. Every business needs an accountant. Yes, every individual here who is rich needs an accountant. So the need for what we do exists. No problem with that. Number two, the ability to do it. Yes, think about it. The ability to do it. Do you have what it takes to do this job, to serve? Yes, this is what you need to focus on. Because if you do, then what does number three, which is now you make it difficult to be replaced? I'm not saying, well, nobody is replaceable. No. But what I'm saying, you make it difficult to be replaced because of your ability, because you can serve. Yeah, because you can leave people with the impression of increase, because you can touch lives, you can transform, doing what you do and love best, accounting. Yes. And for me, yes, I want to leave this with you guys. Whatever it is that you do, just remember the law of compensation. Yes. The need for what you do, number one. Number two, the ability to do it. The ability. Yes. Oh my goodness. I love that word. I'm telling you. Yeah, what it takes to do this. Even when things are so difficult, you still can afford to smile. Even when your clients, whatever it is, they're having a go at you, you still can afford to smile and say, you know what, I love you guys, I'm here to support you. Don't worry, calm things down. That ability, I'm telling you, you make it very difficult to be replaced. And when you find yourself in that position when you're difficult to replace, your value goes up. Yes. Recognition goes up. Yes. Your goodwill goes up and up and up. That's what it is. And seriously, what more do you want when you get to that state? Yes. What more do you want? And you leave that legacy, for others to follow. Oh boy. That's all I can tell you, and about my experience, and for you guys who are coming in and looking for your first job, guys, yes, take these things into consideration. And it's a continuous improvement. I'm not sure you're going to get all of this at one go, yes, but it's a continuous improvement, yes. But you get there,
Thank you, Morlai. Some excellent advice in there. I think there's an absolute ton of advice there. So hopefully you can go away and digest that. So thank you for joining us, Morlai. That's been absolutely brilliant to listen to you and hear about your story. I think we're going to go over to Q&A now.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes.